Hey, and welcome to the 10-minute masterclass series. These videos are designed to give you a roundup and a recap of the most important aspects of each topic. The aim is you can go back to these if you're struggling with any aspects of that set topic, look over it, get the main points, apply them to your trading, and hopefully resolve any issues. I hope that you'll be able to take these videos step by step and master each individual aspect of the strategy. Today's topic is swing structure. Now, the reason we use swing structure is because we look to see how it dictates the trend. If we are breaking swing highs, we understand we're in a bullish trend. If we are breaking swing lows, we understand we are in a bearish trend. So for instance, in a bullish trend, price would push up, pull back, fail to break this previous low, and then push up and break this high here. This would give us a new swing break of structure, like so. And the same would apply for a bearish break of structure. Price would push down, we would push up, we would fail to break the previous swing high, price would continue down, break the swing low, and give us a new break of structure. The reason we need to understand how we do this is due to the fact that trends are dictated by swing structure. So for instance, if we are looking at the daily trend, price will be pushing up, pulling back, pushing up, pulling back, pushing up, pulling back, so on. We can understand that the overall direction of the market is, in fact, bullish, due to the fact that we are breaking swing highs and then not breaking swing lows. So we can understand the trend is bullish. We expect the price to pull back, fail to make a lower low, push up, make a new higher high. We then get an instance when the market will turn, we will break a swing low, and we will then understand that the market is looking to shift bearish, and we should then see the continuation of bearish breaks of structure, meaning we're in a bearish trend. So the main reason we use swing structure is to understand the direction or trend of the higher time frame market. We're looking at the higher time frames with trend, and then obviously order flow we know looks at the inner workings inside of the swing structure. When we have swing structure, like so, we understand that nothing happens unless we break the swing low or the swing high. All the time we have these levels in play, you can look at it like so. Everything inside of this range is what we call internal structure. So internal structure or order flow. This will chop and change bullish and bearish, but it only has an effect on the trend and the swing structure if we break a level. In this case, you then see this would be broken, like so. We would then move this to our new swing high, this to our swing low. Now, the way that we look at marking a new swing high or a new swing low is understanding that in this example, for instance, this was our old swing high. This is our new swing high. We trace back between the two and we find the lowest point. That can be a wick or a candle. It is literally just the lowest point in which the market reached between point A and point B. Now, as we look at this in a live example, we can see we have break of daily structure here. This was our previous high. This is our new high. We trace back between point A and B and find the lowest point. Nothing changes now until we break this high or this low. Then we can see this high was broken. We then establish this as our new highest point after the break of structure before the pullback. And we look for the lowest point between A and B. And we can find that is the lowest point there. And so on. You can follow this along just to give a few examples. We've now created a new swing high. We ask ourselves, what is the lowest point between A and B? Obviously this level here. And we understand that anything that happens between this high and this low is all internal structure or order flow. And it's not until this high or this low is broken do we see a change of swing highs and lows. And we can also see here a change of trend. The market was making higher highs, higher highs, higher highs, and we've now made a new low. So the market has effectively moved from bullish to bearish, and we would expect now to see the bearish trend continue. Now, a rule of thumb that I use myself to establish daily pullbacks and whether something is significant enough to be classed as a pullback is I have a rule of thumb of around 250 pips. This is what we use to measure a daily pullback. The way you can just double check this is by measuring the 5 previous breaks of structure. So we have 1 break of structure, 2 break of structure, 3 break of structure, 4. So if we find one more, we look at this nice clean break of structure here, we would be looking to see the pullback from this level up to here before we made a new low once again. And we can see that this pullback here, 420 pips, this pullback here, 330, this one here, 250, 500, 460, and again, so far, this pullback has completed around 500 pips. So we know that the minimum amount that we look for is usually around 250 pips. We can see that quite clearly also while we're looking at these levels. So a few people asked me whether I would consider this to be a pullback in previous conversations. You can measure that and say, no, only 180 pips. So this is not a pullback. This is just part of this larger bearish move. Again, is this a pullback? 160? No. So this is still included in this move. Not until we reach this low and we have this pullback would I consider this to be a daily pullback. And you can see quite clearly 450 pips. So that would mean that our daily structure would look like this. Okay, disregarding these 2 levels, they are not true pullbacks. They are a shift in order flow. They are not a shift in trend. If you want to work out your 4-hour rule of thumb in regards to swing structure, do exactly the same thing. Take the last 5 or 6 swing structure breaks, measure them, find the lowest pullback in pips, and use that as a rough guideline to understand exactly how much you should be pulling back in regards to classing something as a trend or a break of swing structure. Simple rules for swing structure are that we must break with a closed candle. So we can see here, for example, we've broken this low with a closed candle. This was our high. This was our low. We would look at this potentially as a pullback, like so. We can see we pulled back 320 pips. So this would be considered a daily pullback. Price would now want to look to make this the new high, push down, close below, and then we would have potentially a new bearish swing structure. However, in this case, what can we see? Price pushes down and we do not close below. We can quite clearly see this candle here did not close below. Therefore, this is not a change or a break of structure when we talk about swing structure. What this does mean is that this high failed to make a new swing low. This high is now a weak high, classed as liquid, and we would expect to see a deeper pullback to take out this liquidity before moving down to finally close with a closed candle below to continue on the moves. So that's a summary of swing structure. I hope it's helped clear a few things up for you guys that have either been struggling or looking for some more confidence when it comes to marking and planning your swing structure. I'll be making videos on all the main topics over the next week or so to upload for you, hoping to clear up any issues, any misunderstandings, anything you're struggling with, so that you can put all the pieces to the puzzle together correctly and use them to trade the strategy just as successfully as everyone else in the group. If you have any questions about swing structure, feel free to drop me a message. Catch you soon.